Okay, at Kaudihit, we'll go ahead and get started. Yag eyich satini takat yuhan, dakun yagi, eya ya yagi. At Kadihit yanadisi, jinkat kanaskadu, shuyawahiyatis. Welcome in, folks. Today is Thursday, May 18th, and welcome to class. So, for today, we'll start out with a discussion. And then we'll review our phrases that we workshopped on Tuesday for our craft activity. And then we'll get our hands dirty and paint together. So I cleared all the food off my desk so I won't spill any paint on my snacks. Uh, but we'll go ahead and get started. So before we hop into it, we just wanted to share Gwynalchi Shain Chi Sati Tikatiuhan Hatuyuk E which in Lingitu Hatungish to Tultuo. Thanks for being with us. We feel good that we could study Tlingit language together. And we're going to go ahead and end class tomorrow. That will be the last day of our spring term. So, Hatuk Tlike Yikag. We feel proud of you. Thanks for your hard work. We covered a lot this term, and we still have lots more language to teach you. But since it's springtime and both Shakhsani Kik and I are in the full swing of responsibilities for the changing seasons, we know our students are as well. We're going to go ahead and cut our class after tomorrow. So, that being said, are there any questions or comments? This is an open discussion. Any questions or comments on your mind? Don't be shy. It could be about phrases that we covered. We have a few new phrases we'll share with you that we talked about during our prep period.
Suggestions.
Suggestions, yeah.
I want to hear
I
from
just wanted to say Atlein Gunustish for the class. I grew up in the lower 48, so it's been hard to feel connected to my culture. Um, so I've really appreciated this class. I've learned a lot, not just language, but also a lot about the culture that I grew up away from. So I really appreciate everything.
Okay, gonna teach.
Oh, yeah.
Katsu Guneshish for this class. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much.
Okay. Gonna teach how in Chesiti.
Is George on there yet?
No, he's not on here yet. I wonder if he's still at work.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He was trying to tell us something that got cut off. So he sent an email. Did he send an email or was it, what was it?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sent an email. He sent an email just saying, talking about a story that he was thinking of.
Yeah, we were talking about seagull eggs and George said two eggs were referred to as two people. And I was really interested in that, but he got cut off, so he tried to tell us where he got the phrase from.
Oh, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I have that story. Do you want me to look in it?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot that's what he was saying when he got cut off. Okay, let me do. So this is the story. And let me see if I can find. So there's a line in the story. It's called Chak Tla. And there's a line that says in English, she told her grandmother she found 2 eggs in the nest. And then in Tlingit it says, Weshad kiyatsk uchawa, duhlilk in a kawanik, deich kwat awit ewe kutkak. I don't see the word there, but let me see what else. Her grandmother told her not to touch the eggs. The girl watched the eggs every day. Okay. Well, I see the word deich for 2, but it says deich quat,
Yeah.
2 eggs.
Yeah, apparently they weren't collecting eggs, but she found some. Is that what you get?
Looking back in English, the whole story says, at one time there were many Kagwantan people. They began to die off from an unknown sickness until the only 2 left were a young girl and her grandmother. There was an eagle nest next to a stream outside their village in Sitka. The girl came across it. She told her grandmother she found 2 eggs in the nest. Her grandmother told her not to touch the eggs. The girl watched the eggs every day.
Or it was eagle eggs.
Yeah.
What was the translation?
For the eagle eggs. So first they have the eagle nest, and it says Chak Kudi. And then for 2 eggs, it doesn't say eagle eggs in the lines. It just says there's 2 eggs in the nest.
Yeah. That's amazing because eagles tend to build their nest at the top of the trees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I wonder where that was.
Yeah. I'm just looking through the story to see if there's another mention of the 2 eggs. They call them the eaglets. Chakyatke. We'll have to ask George.
Yeah. Yeah, I was interested in that. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to George for sharing this story. I'll have to ask him about it. So, jumping into our craft activity for today, a couple of the lines that are suggestions that we had as well are ye awa, and that means that's right or you got that right. You'll hear this phrase as well as the next one during a public speech when people are offering in the audience are offering support and agreement. So the top one, let's practice it. Go ahead and repeat after me. Ye awa.
Yeah,
Aware.
And the next one means right on or I agree. And repeat it after me. Awa.
Yeah.
This next one, I forgot to write the English. It means like have strength or courage. And repeat after me. Igo ayakwan. Other phrase people mentioned for I love you, repeat after me. Ich sechen. And then I need to change the English in this one. So there was a suggestion in God We Trust, and we came up with lines that are really similar, but we started from just the word for one God above us, and that's repeat after me. Dikian kawu.
Tiki ang kawu.
And then this one's long. The whole phrase, we'll just work on part of it. The whole phrase is Dikian kawu yu katangil dekadadyanach yanwani atxati. So just looking at the last part, the English translation is God's word is more permanent than anything else. So this is something from scripture that we found in the dictionary. And let's look at the next ones. So these are variations. The request was for a translation of In God We Trust, but when we work in Lingit, what I try to do is find phrases that are put together by fluent speakers that have that sentiment. So that's why we have multiple lines for the one line. And so we found this other line in the dictionary that was pulled from scripture. In English, it means rely on his word. And it's Ja'aka yantutanya yu qatank. So to practice that one, start from this word you, and we'll just do these last two words. Repeat after me. Yu qatank.
You tank.
Mm-hmm. And then add this word ya in front of it. Repeat after me. Ya yu qatank.
Ya you tank.
Mm-hmm. Now just say these two middle words. Yan to tun.
Yen to tan.
Yan to tan.
Mm-hmm. Now this whole first half. Repeat after me. Cha'aka yan to tun.
Cha yan to tan. Ya you
Mm-hmm. And then the last part. Ya yu qatank.
ya you tank.
Okay. So these are some options. We found, okay, I have faith in you. We found this in the dictionary. Ika. Okay, we can read this one after me. Ika yan tu hua tun.
Ika yan to tan.
Mm-hmm. And then a phrase for faith as a thing, as an idea, or it could also be belief, trust, or religion. Repeat this phrase after me. Atk ahin.
At ahin.
And then Shak Tanikik was thinking about this after class, and she shared this phrase with me because it came to her, and it means in God we trust you. So I think this is the closest to the English idea that was requested, and it's Dikian Kawu Iik Hatuahin.
I on kawu
I an kawu I ha to ahin.
Okay. And then this was entered by a student in the chat. I like it. It means do come again. Repeat this after me. Tsuhagu kwan.
suhagu.
Su ha gu hwan.
So let's see. I cherish you. Ikachlitzin.
Ich
Achlitzin.
And thank you. Gonalchish.
Buenos cheese.
If you want to hang a sign above your door to welcome people in, you could use this phrase for come in. Neilgu.
Neshgu.
One for the kitchen. You want to encourage people, make them feel welcome to eat. For eat something, say atcha.
Atcha.
My father, I love you. Ach ish ich sechen.
Ach ich sechan.
And then you, I love you. If you want to talk about anybody, what ich sechen.
Wa ich sechan.
And my daughter, I love you. Ach si ich sechen.
Ach si ich sechan.
Go fishing. Astich nagu.
Ast ich nagu.
And then when we left class, we ran out of time, but we were trying to think of something that means like let it rain. All we came up with in that short couple of seconds was rain squall, beat.
Beat.
Or the word for rain, siu.
You.
You.
Okay, so I have some painting supplies on my desk. I did not set up my camera to teach you guys how to paint. Also, I don't know how to paint, so I don't really need to do that anyway. But if you do, you guys have a blank card or something to write with? Seeing some head nods. Okay. So go ahead and pick a phrase. These are ones we came up with together and checked the spelling on. Or if you have another phrase you want to use, you can let us know. Shaksani Keek, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
I was just going to say, if they've been thinking about another phrase, we're open right now to look at it. Or if they have a question about another phrase. I think if you choose Gunachish, make sure you do ho ho, because that's what people are used to.
Oh yeah. Let me add ho ho. Gunachish. Ho ho.
Is there a phrase in Lingit like welcome? You know how like there's a lot of welcome signs in people's home. Is there any kind of phrase like that?
I've seen in the library, like at UAS in Juneau, there's a sign, a welcoming sign that says Gunalchish Hati Adi. I can add that.
Yeah, it's not going to be a short one word.
Yeah. It'll be multiple words in Tlingit, but we could do. So Gunalchish Hati Adi. Thank you for coming. And I'm gonna add P in parentheses because it's for plural. So this word yadi means you all walked, multiple people walked. When you in Tlingit, when you talk about one person walking, you change the verb from at to gut. So you would say, if you're just writing it to one person, thank you for coming. And I'm gonna put S in brackets for singular. So one person walking, yigudi. Multiple people walking, yiade. And let me check the spelling. So at in the online verb database is going to be at the top. And I'll just show you to go on foot. Here's where it says plural subject, so multiple people walking. And Yadi. Yeah, you all arrived there. The hot means here. You arrived here. So thank you for coming here.
Yeah, you have that in Patriatin.
Yeah, you had this word hot in our knock knock dialogue. Hot qiyatin. Okay, and then Yakudi. Bless you. Yakudi. Yeah. Any more questions? Those are good ones. Thank you.
These are words that we wanted to encourage you to make a choice, or we don't want to discourage you from other thoughts that you might have had. I used to have the students pick a frame and then fit the phrase in there, but now, in a way, it's better do the phrase and then find a frame that'll fit.
Yeah. I know my book, my painting book, it's an odd size. It's like 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. So I might try to make it smaller so it'd fit a small frame. Probably the thing to do would be use a larger piece of paper and write it in the middle, and then you could cut it to size, right? When you find a frame.
Another one you might do is kahwe. Kahwe, suk, drink coffee.
Oh yeah. Drink coffee. So drink. Okay. And then there's different words for drink, right? Whether you sip it or guzzle it. So kahwe in the online verb database it says shuk for drink and sips, especially hot liquids like kahwe for shuk. So to spell it, it would be L high tone U K. Sip coffee. Shuk. So kahwe shuk.
I have a little sign in my house that says, but first coffee.
Yeah.
That's the first place I go to, and I don't accomplish much else until I have coffee.
Yeah,
That's a
same.
good one.
Yeah. Shukwanach. Shukwanach kahwe. Ayachukwa?
Somehow that doesn't go over in Klingon.
Oh. But first. Yeah, I'm not sure how to say that in Tlingit.
Shukana. Coffee. Coffee.
Shukwanach. And then what else after that?
Shukwan. Shukana. it might be coffee. First, let me have coffee.
Shukranach de kahwe. Kahweach jitsa in. Hand me coffee. And then let me look up an online version. I think if people don't have art materials at home, but you have a computer, I think you can do this on a website called Canva. And I'm gonna open mine up and see if what it lets me do here. I'm not super familiar with this software or this program. I've used it before to make flyers for study groups. And I have an account with them, or it's free, but I have an account with them. But I think you can make your own flyers and art if you want to, personalize it. Yeah, here's one I made for my grandmother's first language.
We forgot to mention that you can do your names.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see. So, Shukwana. Okay, I'm gonna need to change my font. Shukwana. I'm just making you guys watch me try to figure out the software. Shukwana de kahwe. So yeah, if you wanted to put your names, Canva lets you edit. What I'm showing them, Shaksani Keek, is just a website with like pretty backgrounds, and then they can type their own words in them too, if people want to use that as an option. So if you had your name and you wanted to like print it out later, could put my name here. You can change this shape and placement of the little graphics and stuff, which is fun. Yeah, check my spelling on Shukwanach. Oh yeah, Shukwanach. While you guys are drawing and painting, are there any other phrases folks are wanting? Askatiaksha.
There's those signs that always say like keep calm and carry on, but then there's variations like keep calm and drink tea. Do you know how you'd say something like keep calm or stay calm or be, maybe it would, I don't know if keep would be exactly translated.
Oh yeah. Let me think.
I've heard keep clam.
Okay, we do both. Keep calm.
Keep clam. I like that.
Keep calm. You could do one of each and have one in your kitchen, one in your living room. Keep calm. Wasa duwasak keep calm. Lingit Class. Tiyekinate. Be calm.
I've
Okay.
heard my mom say "tiyek"
Tiyek.
by itself.
Tiyek.
Yeah, a big part of it is just communication styles of families uh, without saying the whole phrase. "Tiyek" is
Be
better
calm.
stay still, or keep still, or you know how teenagers are just giggling and moving around.
Yeah. Tiyek. And then how do we say keep clam?
I don't know.
Ishdaskate clam. Little neck clam. See how many types of clams there are. Eat. Giant clam. A bubble from a fish or a clam. Kasunja. He's digging up clams. Gat akaha. He broiled the herring, catching the broth in a clamshell and pouring it over. Yao autlitsik. Juice of a clam or fish, desa. Yum. Baby clams. Dig clams. I guess I would tell someone dig clams. Zook. Okay, someone wrote in the chat. In the Lingit verb dictionary, I found unqarit for let it rain, heavy rain, and siudak kasatan, let it rain. Yik gunal cheese. Kanach yik. So let's add these to our section about rain.
A lot of these English phrases doesn't translate into the same cute idea.
Yeah. Kasatan. Siudak kasatan. And then it's like, be careful what you wish for. You might need to swap out your sign when you need sunshine. Let it rain. Siudak kasatan. Let it rain. Okay, unqaqit. Unqaqit. Qeet. So this qeet word has the word for qeet for a rain squall at the end of it. Unqaqit. Let it rain, heavy rain. Rain. Unqaqit. Let's find it. Qeet.
That's a good one. It means let it rain.
Anqaqit. Let it rain. Anqaqit. Let it rain. Okay. Probably gonna make one for my dad. I think I'll do this one. Does anybody need one of these slides up for your phrase to look at it? Just give me a shout if you do.
Everybody has their phrases already.
Yeah. Are you all finished painting? I see a shaking of the head no, couple. You guys getting fancy with the rulers and everything? I think I have a frame that would fit this actually. I'm just gonna go get it. I'll be right back.
Does anybody want to share what they decided on?
I'm not done yet, but I've been playing around with trying to use form line shapes to do the word. I don't know if you can see that or not.
And what did you have?
Yes, sakhan.
Okay.
And so I was trying to use some of the form line shapes to make the letters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's one single word that says a lot. And that's unusual for thinking. I know my students used to always start thinking about how to say that during the month of February. But I think we should quit thinking like that and realize that there's children, grandchildren, spouse, that you could say it to. Especially the grandchildren or the children should know what it means, even if they can't say it.
Yes, I've been using it with my two children, and my 8-year-old is really trying hard to say it, but getting that guttural X is very difficult for him, but he tries.
Well, that's good. Because it'll be in his head. one that people should have had around their house is the gin ooze. Wash
Oh,
your hands during COVID.
that's a good one. I mean, it still applies even after COVID. We should still wash our hands, right? I'm gonna add it. Okay. Ejinus. It's a good one for the bathroom. Ejinus. Oh, I need to check my spelling. Wash. Oh, it is. Ooze.
The phrase they use a lot in Juneau, it's yuck, never hear it anywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, good morning?
Uh-huh. Did you hear that growing up?
No,
Yeah.
never heard it before. Juneau.
Yeah. Ejinus. Yake, so taught. It's maybe like comes from English and they translate it into Tlingit.
It's
Yeah.
a new phrase.
It's a new phrase, yeah.
It's good to accept new ideas. It makes our language grow.
Mm.
So some people resent having some new things, but I I think it's really great that people are working, trying to add to our language.
Mm.
How about school day? Go to school.
Go to school. I don't know why that sounds like an insult. Schoon
Oh,
day.
that sounds like a command.
Go to school. Schoon day na go. Schoon day.
At one time, I had two pretty girls here in my house.
Uh-huh.
Boys, you just can't believe how many boys hung around. It's the no boys around until after 2. You're supposed to be in school. School.
Go to school.
And they didn't come until after 2, but I don't know if they went to school. It's weird. If Native kids not going to school, not go to school.
That's funny. Troublemakers.
Or what that you can hang in a bedroom, not touch it.
Natade. Natade. Go to bed.
And go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Natade. Natade. Go to sleep.
I've been using that one on my kids too.
You have?
Yes. But then I saw in the Lingit Class, one of the phrases was for sleep well, Dain Nata.
Oh, okay.
I liked that one. So if
Yeah,
they're
that's
not being difficult about going to bed, then I just tell them to sleep well.
Oh, fun. I'm just looking through that resource. Oh, here it is. Let me zoom in. Gede nata, sleep well. Nata de, go to sleep. Oh, the audio files. Here they are. I want to hear it on the audio recording. Track 1, disc 1.
I'm tired.
Hatutihuek. Hatutihuek.
It's time for bed.
Takawo aya. Takawo aya.
Go to bed.
Tayetenako. Tayetenako.
I'm going to bed.
Tayetek kwakut. Tayetek kwakut.
Sleep well.
Keten nata. Keten nata.
Go to sleep.
Natate. Natate.
I can't sleep.
Kis atin kwa taye. Kis atin kwa taye.
Get up.
Shinte. Shinte.
That's fun. Anyone finished? Do you want to share your drawing? I mean, your art?
we'll give you time tomorrow if you want.
Yeah. If you need to make a cool border. Ayush, you kind of look like you want to share.
Yeah, I just drew out the frizz. Yeah, I'm gonna put in some form lines tonight.
Can you
What?
put your hand in front of the writing so we can kind of see it because your background blurred. There you go. Put it closer to your body so it'll show up.
Oh.
Little more. Put your hand in front of it like how I'm doing right now with my hand.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise your background it's like a green screen. It won't let us see.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Hold
Oh, there. Oh, we see it now. Suhagukwan. Hey, oh, and you even framed it already.
on.
Tlakuzi. Suhagukwan.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. Nice work.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
there. Oh, now we can see it. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Thought of that one.
Okay.
Hmm. What did you say, Shirley?
I haven't thought of that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he typed that in the chat yesterday or on Tuesday when we were coming up with phrases. I like it. Cool. Anyone else want to show theirs? Or if not, we can do them on Friday. Yeah, temporary artwork is fine. Name, yeah, name is awesome. Do it, practice on a post-it till you get your paper and frame. That's awesome. Askatiaksha.
You want to see my little post-it note? My
Yes.
rough draft, because I came in, I'm like arts and crafts. So let's see. So
I
I
put,
just did.
yeah.
Oh, wait, there we go. I just
Oh
did
yeah.
my
Oh,
name because
cool.
it means, it's for spider, which is actually like woman in the woods.
Oh
So it's
yeah.
trying to put it in like the spider web.
Cool.
Let's see.
I love that. I'm all about
Gonna cheesh.
uh I'm all about rough drafts too, because it's like get it on paper and get your nerves out and then do your real thing. Okay. Anybody else? If not, we'll make time for you to share on Friday. We'll check back in with you. Tomorrow will be our last class, and we planned to watch the recording of Shalksani talking about Tlingit language, and we'll also make time for people to share their artwork if you added to it and you want to share. No pressure, it's just an opportunity. And before we close, Shakhsani Kik, did you want to add anything else?
Yeah, the recording, we listened to part of it, and it's really a wonderful speaker who uses really simple terms. So it's really understandable, everything that she was talking about. So you can look forward to that, her experience trying to keep her language.
Yeah, Gonalchish. And yeah, Shakhsani, her name was Marge Dutson. And
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah, so we'll plan on that tomorrow. And Gonalchish hain chisati takat yuhan Gonalchish yejane hatu klikaikag klenach. Thanks for being with us and thank you for your hard work. And we're proud of you. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. See you, Kwasatin.